introduce you to Robert Reid. He's a local rising artist. Donna was able to visit him at his studio and see what he's up to.
Hello and welcome. We're doing a studio visit with Trinidad-born artist Robert Reid. He's been making a name for himself in the fine art field for over 15 years. His works are in the collection of many private collectors. His forte, the romantic subject, the female nude. Robert, we sit here with your work as a backdrop to our conversation. Tell us about your works, your style, and your medium.
First, I want to welcome you back to my studio. This is one of the places I work, and right now you're seeing at the backdrop here, not so much a study, but work that I have done in the last 3 weeks or so, and from live models, which I work from. There are a number of places I study, or should I say I work with in Manhattan, and once the work is finished, I come back and I lay it across on the board to see some of the things that are positive, good about it, and what can I turn into, give me ideas to do for future painting.
So tell us about the mediums you work in.
Most people have known my work through the years for watercolors. I also have a very strong charcoal because drawing is one of my, I consider it one of my strongest medium that I work in. But charcoal, graphites, watercolors, pastels, and hopefully in a few years I'll be moving into oils. But charcoal and watercolors are where my interest lies right now.
One of your main passions, your subject that you've stayed true to, the female nude. Tell us about that as a passion.
As you say, as a passion, I think one of the things is that in doing art or in discovering your own work, you find yourself discovering things that you might not have known. And one of the things I found is that the human, especially the human figure that I have been working at, I just discovered it, not so much discovered, but I found the beauty and the pain, and I found my way to express it. And then through the years, I do think women of color have been expressed in a way that I see it fit. So one of the things I kind of take it on as my mission was to show a wider array of, especially a wider variety of women of color, and in all different sides. And there's something about the human figure that through the years artists have always worked in, and I'm just one of them is following, and I hope I can bring something different or to my story to the human figure through my work.
You've had many shows, one-man shows, group shows. Where do you stand now in your career? How do you see where would you like your progression to be in the next 5 years?
Very good question. I think one of the things is that besides looking internationally at your work and making your work abroad, or you personally going abroad to expand your work, but also in terms of, you know, are you looking to head to the museum, or are you looking for a larger collection or audience in terms of private collectors? But I think it's also the quality of the work. Is something that I've always been conscious of in terms of improving the quality, as I improve as the concept, the design, the composition. So I think quality as well as international recognition is something that is very important to me as well at this point in my career.
I really do think you're on your way, and I've always been a fan because I think, you know, your hand is one of the most excellent ones out there, having gone to many shows myself. So I do believe you're on your way. Good luck.
All right. Thank you so much.